Tonight I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing something a little new. I'm going to be playing cards in real time with another human being. We're jumping the shark this week, and we're playing an actual tactile set of cards on an actual hard surface with an actual person. It's not a video game. I repeat, mark your fucking calendar. Tim is not playing a video game. Okay, now that we all understand the gravity of the situation here, please respect and understand that this is the first time I've tried to do this. And I think I've got it set up so it's nice and smooth and sassy. I'm gonna have to switch a thing over. Ronan, have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Are you familiar with this game at all? Do you have any idea what Magic the Gathering is about? Because if you don't, you're about to get an education in what is ostensibly the greatest strategy game ever made. Hold on, wait, let me say that again in both of your ears. In my opinion, I consider Magic the Gathering to be the greatest strategy game ever made. There's a passive side and an active side to this. The passive side, you collect a library of things and you put them into a deck. The active side is you face an opponent with that deck. You could stack that deck as much as you want with the best crap that you could find, and I guarantee you'll get a different game every time. Because you never know what you're going to draw off of the top of that deck. So now to add in that serendipitous chaos, you put another person on the other side of the table, and we could play the exact same deck against the exact same deck 100 times, and I guarantee it'll still be a different game every time. So, now that that prefacing is complete, I've got a guy on the other side of the proverbial table here who you might recognize from our Borderlands streams some time ago. This guy's a huge fan of that shooter, and I think he likes Borderlands probably as much as I like Magic. If I never play another video game ever again, I guarantee I'll still be sitting across the table playing Magic. Tonight, I'm playing Magic with Demi. Hi Demi, how the fuck are you, dude?
Hello, sir, and it's good to be playing.
Yeah, it is. That human connection, you know? It is not to be understated.
Yeah, and just to kind of, right on the coattails of what you just said, if I never played a video game ever again, you can bet your butt that I'd be playing Magic.
See? This is what I'm saying. How long have you been playing Magic? When did you discover this game?
Oh, wow. I was 10, so I've probably been playing on and off for about 17 years.
Yeah? Wow. I've been playing Magic since Alpha. I discovered this game in detention, of all places. I got sent to the naughty office and told that I had to stay after school, and I was like, alright, that sucks. And I went to detention, and there was a couple of guys that had faced their desks towards each other, back in the corner, and we're playing this card game, and they're like, hushed and doing their thing, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Because I was already a gamer. I was already a nerd. I was already playing chess and Nintendo and Sega Genesis and board games and card games, and, I see these guys playing this thing, and I'm looking at these pictures, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And they're like, oh, it's kind of like D&D, and I was like, oh, I play D&D, and they're like, oh, you probably like this game. So I sat down, and I watched them play, I don't know, 5 or 6 games in detention, because the teacher didn't give a flying rat's ass what we were doing, as long as we were quiet. And so I learned how to play Magic vicariously through these two gentlemen, and they gifted me my first card, which was some red goblin that is buried in a box somewhere. I still have it. And I immediately went home, and I was like, Dad, we need cards. I need to go to the store. I'm going to go to the comic shop. Dad. And he's like, oh, God, shut up. Okay, let's go. And I've been playing ever since. And I love it. I do.
My cousin got me into this game when I was young. He said that he had a whole bunch of cards and that he would love to teach me one day. Well, we live states apart, so seeing family wasn't, something that always happened. And I was really, really interested, and I wanted, something to do with my time. So I went to our local hobby store. They actually had a teach yourself Magic kit, and I started playing right then and there. And I used the decks that they provided. I played against myself because, only child. I grew up, not everybody wanted to play cards.
Right.
So yeah, that was my first, iteration with Magic, and then I got my first pack of Darksteel,
Hmm.
and the first rare I ever pulled was Darksteel Colossus, and that has been my favorite card to this day.
11/11 indestructible trample artifact creature.
It's like it's not anything crazy. It's just the artwork was so cool at the time, and it grabbed me.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Have you seen the reiteration, the Blightsteel Colossus?
Blightsteel is dirty.
Yes, it is. Okay, so as you guys can
Infect
see,
Infect is a nasty mechanic, and anyone that runs that is shit. I have a deck that I'm looking at. I have a lot of Infect in that deck, so
I have the guts to make the deck that you're alluding to, but it is not built because that's a dick move.
no, it's actually pretty tame. There's maybe 1-2 creatures in that deck that has Infect. I wouldn't make a deck that's totally around that mechanic just because man, it's just like if you really want that W, I guess, but we're here to play a game.
We are here to play a game, and this game should be fun.
Exactly. You don't want people tearing their hair out.
And
'Cause then you lose
speaking of
people
which,
to play
how
against.
do you and I have the same fucking playmat? I swear this isn't planned. Well, I mean the game is planned, but I guess we're shopping at the same store, you know.
It's a nice playmat though. It has protected my cards through many of college accidental soda spills.
Nice. I'm sure. I'm a fan. Okay, well, so we did all the shuffling and stuff off screen, so you guys don't get to see all of the mixy matchy that happens before. I've drawn my first 7 cards. I also have a 20-sided die here ready to roll to see who's gonna go first. You want to go high or do you want to go low? Ace or 20?
We'll go low. Try it.
Low. We're lowballing it, so we're aiming for the 1. All right. Alright, that didn't land on a thing. Oh! Demi,
Yes, sir.
I got a 1.
Did you?
Yeah, my first roll got wedged between my coaster, so it wasn't a flat land. So I rolled it again, and sure enough,
Well, I guess you win the roll there, sir.
yeah, I don't, I just, okay, yeah. Feels bad, man. Alright, so let's do this thing. Don't show my hand on camera. That'd be dumb.
Yeah, that would probably.
Okay, so let's see. First things first. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate having a real human being to play some cards with.
I have not played Magic since before quarantine, man. So
Oh
it's
my god. Oh.
it's been pretty rough. The itch is real.
Well, I have roommates who play, so
Lucky.
yeah. I guess that is a lucky thing. And luck be a lady. My first play is going to be a land. It's called the Vivid Marsh.
Okay.
Comes into play with 2 charge counters on it. Tapped, I think. Yeah, into play tapped with 2 charge counters on it. So I've got the fancy dice of a meow. And I'm going to say, do.
That is not
And I'm
the
gonna
card.
pass the turn to you, sir.
All
I don't know
right.
if you can even see that. Is there a glare?
There's a bit of a glare, but
Put it right there, and I'll put the
I
dice
can
down
bring
on
it on up.
the chat feature there. So now there's a really cool feature with this that the camera recognizes the cards that you play. So if there's ever any question, you know, you click on it, the camera goes, and then it pulls it up. So if there's
And if the camera has a hard time picking it up, there's a little search bar up there that you can just type the name of the card into.
yes, sir.
And I'm going to play a mountain. And that'll be past turn, sir.
Oh, let's. Oh, because it's timed. There's a pass the turn.
Oh,
button.
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I
Do you want to use that? I don't care.
So what would it be then now? Is this technically my turn then? Yes, there we go. Cool, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I don't. I'm just. There's so many cool features to this website, you know?
It's it's a learning curve. It's all good.
Ronan says, gonna call it now. Tim will lose because I rolled that natural one.
I don't know, man.
Maybe.
We'll
We'll
see.
see. We'll see. All right,
We'll see.
untap.
I told Tim to use his most played commander deck. So
This is not a nice deck. My roommate has told me on occasion that he doesn't want me to play this deck.
that's all the more reason to find out why you lose and figure out how to beat it.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to slap down an island, and I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Oh boy. Okay. Well, tap 2. I'm gonna play Armillary Sphere.
Gotcha. Hey, Ronan, how's the audio levels out there, my man? Can you hear Demi okay? Okay.
Where do you typically throw your artifacts, good sir? Because I've always kind of just like left them here, but then eventually they get moved around.
Dude, that's all contextual. What
Okay.
more often than not happens is I wind up with a field of things. So I
Yeah, no, that's okay. Cool. I didn't know how close to like legit we were playing because I've normally just kept it within my group of friends who have like been all like pretty chill with it. So like I don't know how you.
Yeah, dude, you do you. Put it anywhere you feel comfortable.
All right, cool.
All right, and as it's my turn, I'm gonna switch back and forth between these two, just to show whose turn it is. Okay.
You played a swamp, right?
No, it's a Vivid Marsh. It can be tapped for black. I can also tap it, remove a charge counter for one of any color.
What was the other card you played?
As an island.
Oh, it's an island. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Shitty glare. Sorry.
No worries, man.
All right.
We'll iron it out.
Draw my card. Slap down a land. It's going to be a swamp. And I'm going to say it's your turn there, buddy.
All right, cool. On tap.
You have any fun house rules that you use?
House rules?
Yeah, everybody's got house rules. Anybody?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
A bit lower than Demi, he says. How about now? How does that sound, Ronan? Does that sound better? Am I of equal level? I had a cloth over my mic, kind of like a pop filter. So house rules. No? Nothing?
Nothing off the top of my head, no, really. I mean, like, give me some example of your house rules. What do you got that you typically do?
The recurring house rules for me, typically when I play a creature, I will play it facing my opponent, so that first turn it has summoning sickness. There's a visual representation that is not ready, and it's aligned towards the opposite side of the table, so they can see it and read it, and they have a chance of, oh, I didn't read, So then
Gotcha.
when my summoning sickness, fades, I'll flip it back around so that I know this thing's ready. That's
okay.
It's just a silly little convenience thing. It doesn't mean anything to anybody but me. It actually weirds some people out, and they're like, "Why is that upside down?" I'm like, "So you can read it,"
That's another cool thing about Spell Table, though, is that I'm basically seeing your field as you see it. So
that's right. Yeah, this really is such a cool fucking website. All right.
Yeah, so glad I found it. All right, I played a mountain, and that's gonna be turn, sir.
All right. Well, these first few turns typically go pretty quick.
Yeah.
To those of you who are not familiar with Magic, it's a land per turn and a bunch of spells. The further you get into the game, things get more complicated. There's discussion involved, but those first few rounds is just play lands. So, as it's my turn, untap, upkeep, draw a card. Ooh. Oh. I'm so glad you can't see my terrible not poker face right now. Damn. This sucks so bad. I'm going to pass the turn. I've got 7.
At the end of your end step, I'm gonna crack Armillary Sphere.
Do it.
So tap 2, sack it, and then I'm going to go into my library for 2 mountains.
Jealous. I'm so jealous right now because I want to use an Armillary Sphere on my side of the table.
Yeah, mana ramp is pretty
Necessary.
great. Yeah,
Necessary.
and then I'll shuffle so that, you know, this is why we did it off camera to begin with. It's very awkward the way that I have my little setup.
Awkward but effective. So we're gonna run with that.
Yeah, you know, efficiency is everything.
Yeah, yeah, man. And again, happy Friday to you. Cheers.
Yeah.
I'm cracking a caffeinated beverage.
Did you want me to
more
cut my
caffeine.
deck, Tim?
No, I trust you, Brett. I watched you.
All right, cool. All right, so those are the 2 mountains that I grabbed. I go to my hand, and then untap, turn, play mountain for turn.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What do I want to do?
Give in to your hate.
2, 3,
Turn to the
4,
dark
5,
side.
6, 7. All right. Well,
Ronan says you
not
can hear my
exactly.
poker face.
Not exactly what I want to do this early in the game, but whatever. We'll go. We'll do something. I'm gonna play a Goblin King.
The Goblin King.
Is a lord. So this is something that we clarify in my friend group all the time. We always just clarify because, you know, lord doesn't really exist anymore.
Right.
And it doesn't. The card text gets retconned to, instead of all goblins, it's all other goblins. So
Yes.
like, yeah,
There it is.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
The errata as it is currently, other goblin creatures get +1/+1 and have Mountain Walk.
Yep. Because
Not
Goblin
that
King
way.
himself is also a goblin, and it's just that little bit of like a discrepancy. It's like, oh well, this makes it so that, you know, other goblin creatures
Other,
get
yeah.
+1. Yeah.
It specifies. He doesn't give the boon to himself, which is kind of a sad thing. But
He gives it to his minions. He gives it
Yes.
to his loyal following.
I'm assuming you're probably going to have a bunch of minions in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I clicked on your commander, and Spellcastle was like, "Is that a clone?" Like, no, that is not a clone. And
You can just hover over my name. Honestly, now since we added it, we added our commanders to our little thing right there.
Nice.
You can just kind of, yep,
Yes.
pretty
So-
legit.
I've got mine just kind of sitting here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's neat.
The bar doesn't allow me to look at it, but I can literally just hover over your name and it's
Yeah.
fine.
That's awesome.
So Goblin King, I'm assuming he dicks. I see you have islands, so I
Yeah.
gotta ask.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be any mountains on this side of the table there, sir.
No. I mean in terms of just counter spells and shit.
No counterspell. I do have an untapped blue mana, and it is very wise of you to be aware that there is untapped blue mana on the table.
Yeah.
It is not a bad thing.
And then I'm gonna play a Skull Clamp.
Sweet. Also. A good
And that's gonna be my turn, sir.
Alrighty. So now, yeah, I guess that's a good idea. I'm just gonna switch sides of the table for whoever's turn it is, so that the folks out there in TV land, who I appreciate hanging out on a Friday, cheers and happy Friday to you. Hopefully, you know a little something about Magic, and if not, you learn something about Magic, because I can't express this enough. This is my favorite game. Period. Straight up. Period. It just is. All right.
It's such a fun game. I mean, you don't have to be the most technical savvy person in the world to even play the game. Like right now, I'm running it's a very easy, you know, like thing to, you know, look at and see. It's like, oh, he's running all goblins. It's a very aggro heavy deck. There's not a whole lot of like super complicated strategies, you know. So it's like it's really for this game can be for anybody.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I've seen children. Okay, true story. And I hopefully this doesn't preface the results of the evening, but this is a true story. I went to a comic shop for a Friday night Magic tournament, put my name in the hat, got my number. First game I played, I don't remember what I was even playing, but I played against a dude who was all blue spells, trickery, counter spells, control deck, and it took me a really long time, but I eventually wore him down and beat him. So the next guy I got matched up with, polar opposite, it was an all red goblin aggro deck. He got me on the third turn. I mean, Goblin Grenade, perfect arc, boom, and I was just like, well, guess I'm done here, And I went and sat and watched everybody else play Magic for a while because I went there with friends and stuff. So yeah, anybody can pick up and play this game. Seriously, anybody. Can you read? Then you can play. Speaking of which, what's up, DRS? Welcome. Yeah, dude, we're trying something completely new this week. We're playing an actual game with real cards and another person on the other side of the table.
Hello.
And, I'm going to take my turn. So untap,
Yeah.
unnecessary, no upkeep at the moment. Draw my card. Yes. Okay. This is probably going to be a mistake, but I'm going to play for 1 black mana. I'm going to slap down a Disciple of the Vault. Oh wait, I guess I can just go like this, huh? So it's a 1.
Wow, yeah, look at there. It just came right up. That's great.
So the Disciple of the
when
Vault.
it works, it's amazing.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do the things. This is so awesome. And that's all I've got there, bud. It's your turn.
All right, man.
See if I can do this to you here.
That mana ramp I did was kind of not needed.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. What are you cooking out there, DRS-43? You gonna make enough for the whole class? Because I'm sure Demi and I could use a plate.
Definitely.
DRS is quite the cook, man. He's told me some of the stuff he's made, and I'm just over here in my stomach like, I'm like, oh, dude, oh, food porn, like, I love it when you talk food to me. DRS, have you ever played Magic? Do you know anything about this game? Are you a fan?
Game.
What are you playing there, bud? Should I be worried?
You might be. So goblins are unfortunate creatures. They get themselves involved in shenanigans, and sometimes they make deals with devils that, it just happens. And I play a Hellrider.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh, I searched.
okay.
Whenever a creature you control attacks, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. So just a freebie, just slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Bonus damage.
Yep. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay. You respond?
I will not.
Okay.
You gonna use
So-
the haste?
Oh, without a doubt. So you're gonna get hit for, well, possibly you're gonna get hit for 2 initially, just because two creatures are attacking, and then another 5 on top of that. So 7
I'm gonna
total.
take it. I'm gonna go down to
All right.
33. So, there we go.
Cool. 33. Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
You're probably
All
gonna
right.
get me just for the sheer speed of goblins.
I played 1 goblin.
Yeah.
All right. That is turn, sir.
Alrighty. Untap the 1 land. No upkeep currently. Draw my card. Let's slap down a land. It's an Esper Panorama.
Ooh.
Hit. And
me
what's about
see.
here?
I grab it. Hold on. Let me see. I'll just search for it.
Trying to find out like what's the perfect distance. Like
Wherever you held your Disciple of the Vault, that was the perfect distance.
yeah, the focusing is a thing. But yeah, it's an Esper
Yeah.
Panorama. 1 land. It's tap it to add a colorless, or tap 1, tap it, sack it, search for a basic Plains, Island, or Swamp, put it into play, tap, then shuffle your library. This turn I'm going to use it for a colorless.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to tap the Vivid Marsh and use one of the charge counters on it to give me a white. Okay? So a white and 3 colorless. I love those vivid lands. And I'm going to play the Wall of Reverence. Keep facing it toward you. Okay?
It's all good.
1/6 Spirit Wall.
Oh, this thing's dirty. That's not what it is, though. Wall of Revenants.
If I can spell.
Yep, me too. Sending flying, beginning your end step. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I spelled reverence wrong. Okay, so there's, yeah, it's a 1/6 flying wall. At the beginning of my end step, I gain life equal to the power of target creature I control. Okay?
Yep.
At the end of my turn, I'm going to gain life equal to the target power of the wall, which is 6. Boom. Hence why I was not terribly worried.
Toughness?
Oh, it's, yeah, is it power or toughness? Oh,
Power.
it's power, it's 1. Shit, it's 1. I got all angsty. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's all
Okay.
good.
So there's that, and I'm going to pass the turn. I'm so excited to be actually playing Magic with a person. This website is awesome. Thank you for finding this.
Oh man, it was just luck. It was just luck. Oh, do I want to do this? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Tim, I don't know if this will help you or not, but it'll definitely help me. I'm gonna Miracle Cast, Reforge the Soul.
Okay.
So each player discards his or her hand and then draws 7 cards.
Oh. Okay.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Because it was the first card that I drew.
So
For this
just
turn?
completely discard then, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move.
I'm sorry if that doesn't help.
No, it's totally fine. I'm going to move my library up here so that I have a graveyard right here. And should you wish to look through the graveyard, I will go through that one by one for you there, sir. It might take a second, but we can do it.
No,
So-
we are okay. And the same. I mean, obviously, the same goes to you.
And
If you want to
draw 7,
actually,
right?
yeah, basically just redraw your hand.
6, 7. Yeah, that was not good. He just made me dump some stuff that I really wanted to hang on to. Like,
I feel really
bad.
bad because I thought you were drawing nothing that you needed.
no, I was sitting on a fucking powder keg, dude. It's okay. I'm just gonna run it. We'll totally fucking make it work. I got this.
Play a mountain for turn.
Alrighty.
What do I want to do? Let's see.
So DRS says he has 2 friends who play a lot and run retro game stores and sell the shit out of Magic cards. Dude, you can make money doing that, but he says
you really
he's
can.
never played, not his thing. I also have a brother-in-law who plays a bunch with his kids. Yes, we were just talking about that, dude. Any age, you can sit down. I taught my dad. He's a stoic, stubborn SOB. I taught my dad how to play this game, and he liked it. I didn't get him to play much, but he did say it was a cool game. Ronan's running to grab some tea. Bring me some tea! I can drink that with the dinner DRS is making for me. See? Everybody contributes. We all win. I love it.
And while Tim, you're talking, I played Krenko.
I saw. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared now because
He does have a 1/1 on him.
Okay.
Due to Goblin King.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna swing out at you. And by swing out, I mean just swing at you.
For a grand total of?
Total damage that you are taking definitely is 2. And then Goblin King and Hellrider is a 3 and 2 for total damage of 7.
All your mana's tapped currently. I'll
Mm-hmm.
block the big one with the Wall of Reverence.
Okay.
It's a 1/6 flying wall,
Yep.
and
So,
and then I'll take the rest
all right. So you'll take,
for what,
4
5?
damage. 4.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay,
Because you got two damage
that's
from
direct damage.
Hellrider's, yeah, Hellrider's ability, and then just another 2 from Goblin King.
Roger that. All right, so here we are. What, 5, 6 turns in, and he's already got me down 25% of my grand total of 40. Now I'm down
Life
to
is
30.
just a resource.
Life is just a fantasy. All right, my turn.
Your turn, sir.
All right.
So my deck. Judge. Judge. I've
Untap
heard horror
everything.
stories of pro players who compete and stuff. Literally, their pinky will touch their deck and slightly turn the card, and
Oh,
it'll spin slightly, and their opponent called the judge over. Oh, this guy was an older gentleman, and he said that he may have lost that tournament, but the guy in the parking lot probably didn't go home feeling too good.
yeah, that sucks, man. Bad
It's
shitty things.
it really is. I mean, I guess when money is on the line for some certain people, I know winning is, you do want to win. I understand the appeal to that. No one likes losing, but
Yeah.
I mean, when you that's crazy. That's crazy. Just a
As
just a
far as
small little
losing
flick.
goes, I don't mind losing in Magic the Gathering as long as you
No.
make it a fucking spectacle. Like, spawn 28/8 trample creatures and throw them at me at the same time. Or, do the board
uh,
wipe and tick me for one. Like, I like seeing
yeah.
when you spend a lot of time building a deck of cards, you slap something together that has a chance to do something, you want to see it happen. And if it doesn't happen, that's when I feel bad. I don't care if I win or lose. I want to see the decks pop. So that's
Hmm.
that's where I get my jollies from it. Okay, I untapped, I upkept, I drew my card. I'm going to slap down a land. Here's a plains. Okay. And then with the 5 available mana that I have, let's do a dum diddy dum. Let's do. I like this plan. Okay, I'm gonna tap 2 colorless. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna tap 2 colorless, and I'm gonna throw down an artifact called the Darksteel Pendant.
Okay.
Okay.
So hold
So
on. Let me. Nope. That is not a mountain. Let me just
where's
type it in.
where's my camera? There we go. Boom, right there. It's an indestructible artifact. I can tap colorless and tap it to look at the top card of your library. And I have an option. I can put that card on the bottom of my library. So it effectively is scry for 1.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So there's that 2 colorless. We'll slap that down. Welcome back, Ronan. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Ooh. Let's do a black and a blue. So there's a black, there's a blue. Here's another artifact. It's in a piece of equipment called the Mask of Riddles. Equipped creature has fear. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card, and it has an equipped cost of 2. Okay? So that thing is down here. I've got a single mana that I'm just going to leave untapped for the moment.
Scare your opponent.
Yeah. It's a thing. That's definitely a
God.
thing.
Hey man, ever since Force of Will got reprinted, I should be scared whether you have tap mana or untapped mana.
Yeah, it's a thing. Alright, and I'm going to say it's your turn there, bud.
All right, let's just untap everything.
So if I... Oh, I have to actually click it in the thing to have it show up in the history, it looks like.
Okay, there we go. On token. Draw.
Okay, close enough.
Keep that.
Alright.
Alright, sure. Move Skull Clamp out of the way. I'll play another mountain for turn. I'll tap that mountain, and I will give myself a Soul Ring.
Yeah. That's a beauty.
Because I'm a scum player like that.
Hey, ramp it. Do it. I've got I almost said something.
Yeah, I'll play another. Or tap another mountain, and I'll play a Skirk Prospector, another cute little goblin guy.
Okay.
Just a 1/1 goblin with the ability of sacrifice a goblin to add red to my mana pool. And then now I have another goblin on the field, so I'm going to tap Krenko. And I'm going to give myself 3 goblins. So I made these cute little tokens.
I like it.
Where's my camera?
You doodled a little goblin.
Little dude.
That's great. That's so great.
I don't know. I have a stack of goblin tokens. I don't know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to makeshift make tokens.
Totally works. Totally works.
Just for argument's sake, because I don't think I'd have enough dice. I mean, I say this and I'll probably get board wiped. But I don't have enough dice to implement the +1/+1 on all of my goblins. But
I don't need those dice. I'm assuming everything on the field has one, just because the Goblin King is in play.
Okay, that's
my roommate does it the same way you do. I don't need that. As a matter of fact, those dice make it more confusing for me.
The only reason I have the dice is because there are 2 cards that don't actually have the +1/+1s. So I mean, I guess it can just be understood through communication.
Yeah.
But all right, I mean, if you're good with not using the dice.
I'm good with not using the dice. I would think that a die counts as a counter, so that's how I do it.
Okay. All right, I can understand that. It's I have to remember. I have to remember.
Untapped mana there, guy.
Yes, I do, sir.
Come on, man, make with the goblins. Give it to me. Come on, give it to me. I want to see it. I want to see it happen.
Well, for right now, I only got 3. So I think what I'm going to do is same as last time, and I'm going to hit you for 7 damage.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do is to gain that life from my wall last turn. At the end of my turn, I'm supposed to gain 1.
You are supposed to gain 1.
It's only 1, but I'm going to count it because goblins suck. So what are you coming at me with?
Okay, so 2 direct damage, and then 5.
Okay, so I'll take the 2 right off the top. Pop, pop.
Yep.
And then the 5 is split up across 2 creatures, right?
Yep, you got 3 and then 2.
Okay, I'll block the 3 with the wall. It's a 1/6 flyer. And I'll take the other 2, putting me at 27.
All right, sir.
Pop, pop. There we go. Goblins are a-coming. Look at all those goblins. He's got a whole bunch of goblins now. All right.
I hope I continue to have a whole bunch of goblins. Yes, your turn, sir.
Yeah, well, keep hoping there, sir.
Fingers crossed.
Currently
I forgot to do something.
Before the end of your turn, I had that 1 mana left. I'm going to tap it to use the Darksteel Pendant.
Yep.
Scry.
Yep, scry so you can see.
I'm going to leave it. Okay? So now I'll untap. Start my turn. No currently, no upkeep. Draw a card. Hey, look at that.
Hey, I've seen this guy.
I know, right? It's so familiar. Okay, so I've got to get a little tricksy with this, so please bear with me.
Bear with you. Okay. I'm bearing with you.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to tap a white, Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, I'm gonna tap. I can do 3 different things right now, and goblins are coming fast, so I have to be very careful. I need to get. I need to get a couple of things in play here. I think what I'm going to do, instead of doing that thing, I'm going to play a land, okay? And then I'm going to tap this blue and this vivid marsh, use up that charge counter for a blue, okay? It had 2, now it's got none. So I've got 2 blue and 4, okay? And I'm going to slap down this fella. It's the Sharding Sphinx. It's a 4/4 artifact creature. See if I can
Got it.
steady my hand. Did you get it?
Yep, it got it. It picked it right up.
Awesome. So we'll slap that guy down. He's got the summoning sickness.
An artifact. Whenever an artifact creature you control. Ooh, okay. Oh man, oh man, more tokens.
Since you're playing the token game, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna play the token game. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
This might have been a mistake, but I thought it would be fun to have one of those kind of
Yeah.
oh no, okay.
Yeah, you definitely could use some more board presence.
Now at the end of my turn, I'm gonna remember. You may gain life total equal to the power of target creature I control. Highest I've got at the moment is 4.
All right.
So that puts me at 31. And I will pass the
Sir.
turn to you, good sir.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can.
Are you following along there, Ronan? Is this confusing at all? Because I'm trying to do it at normal human speeds. Because I'm so used to just be like, because I've been playing for years, and I'm trying to make sure that I only go as far as like 2nd gear, maybe 3rd right now. Because I'm super excited to play. I can't tell you how excited I am to play some fucking Magic.
I'm pretty excited too, sir. So you are not alone in this.
Good, awesome. Pleased to hear it.
Well, that kind of sucks. Rats. All right, Goblin King, you are mucking up my skull clamp strategy.
Ronan said he was confused with the first card played. Aww. I'm resisting the urge to put my commander in play because she's so rude and so wrong.
She is rude, but you don't. I don't know, man. I'd say go for it.
You say that now. Hey, Ronan, if you're interested in this game, there is a free download to play a game called Magic Arena, and it's super simple. There's a tutorial to work through, and then they let you loose with like 5 decks, 1 of each color, and it's a lot of fun, man.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My I thought my plan was not good, but my plan will be fine. Okay. All right. So I need to get rid of a goblin that I'm going to put on Skull Clamp. But before I do so, I am going to Cranko. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblin tokens.
So you just tap him, put X, 1/1 red goblin creature tokens into the battlefield, where X is the number of goblins you control. So if this turn he puts into play how many?
I put in 6.
You put in 6 goblins. So next turn, it's going to be 12?
12 goblins.
Yeah.
So
and
these goblins over here.
Little 1/1 goblins, but what happens when there's 24 or 48? You know? Or like, God forbid.
They're 2 2s.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is they all get a +1/+1, so not to be understated. I have ways around that, but you want to hear the shit thing about it? You threw one of them away earlier.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Well,
it worked in your favor, and
I'm gonna
may the odds be ever in your favor.
I'm gonna tap one to put a skull clamp on a goblin, and goblin's gonna have a little skull clamp in his head for just a second. I'm gonna
Split
sack
second.
this goblin. I'm gonna sack the goblin to Skirk Prospector to get a 1 red mana floating in my mana pool. Goblin dies. I get to draw 2 cards though.
Yeah,
So all of that just to draw 2 cards.
it works though.
Yes,
So
it
you've
does.
got the token generator, little 1/1 guys, and they all get a +1/+1. So you have to find a way to get rid of that extra one to kill the thing with the skull clamp, but it's 2 cards. So 2 mana, 2 cards. That is not a bad fee.
And having draw in red is really really nice because
Cannot
there's
be
not a lot
understated.
of digging when it comes to like staying within your mana color.
Yeah.
All right, so that was helpful. I'm gonna play this really nice card because for land drop for turn, Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. I don't know if you can see it. It's got its own built-in glare.
Spell it for me.
Valakut.
Valakut. There's lots of them.
The Molten Pinnacle.
Gotcha. Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. Enters battlefield tapped. Whenever a mountain enters battlefield you control, if you control at least 5 other mountains, you may have Valakut the Molten Pinnacle deal 3 damage to target creature player. That's nice. I love that passive damage, and it makes mana.
It does. Dude,
passive is nice. You don't even have to pay for it. It just triggers. It's target creature or player too, which could be problematic.
So at the moment, those goblins that did come into play just now, which are now 5, do have summoning sickness, so they can't really do anything. But I can attack you for 6 direct damage. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave him 5 direct damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you got a 3/3, a 2/2, and then 3 2/2s.
Okay, well the big one's going to be blocked by the Wall of Reverence.
Okay.
6 flying wall. So that's 3 off of that grand total. What's the remainder?
So you got the Goblin King coming at you
for
another 2/2.
2. Okay.
And then you got three Goblin tokens coming at you for a total of 6. Yeah. So 8 total.
Okay, so that puts me at 18. We're past the halfway mark. All right. Anything else you got? I still haven't even hit you.
I know.
It's okay.
I will pass turn.
Alrighty then. Okay, untap.
I haven't played this deck in over a year, so I'm a little overwhelmed with how much I have fucking going on in this deck, and I don't know why I didn't just do goblins.
Yeah, live and learn, man. Okay, untap. Nothing for upkeep currently. Draw my card. Let's do... Let's do this. Let's play a basic land. So there's another plains. I need all 3 of those white.
Okay.
Okay. And then I need a colorless. So for 2 white, I'm throwing down the Auriok Champion. I don't know if you can see that. There it goes.
Come on.
1/1 Human Cleric, protection from black and from red. Whenever another creature comes into play, you may gain 1 life. Play all the fucking goblins you want, dude.
Can
Okay? So the
you
Auriok
spell that for
champion.
me?
Auriok.
AUR.
Auriok champion. Protection from black and from red, so good luck killing it. Okay? The other white and the colorless, I'm going to play another creature. This one is called the Metallurgian. So by playing a creature, I'm going to gain a life. It's a 1/2 human artificer. It's an artifact creature as well. I can tap it, tap a white to regenerate target artifact. Okay? So I'll gain 1 life for playing a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. Okay? Now, I'm going to pay a colorless and return a basic land I control to my hand rather than playing Field Mist border posts casting cost. Get a good fucking... Here we go.
Yep,
it's
I got it.
It's an artifact that makes mana. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to tap this for a colorless to tap and sack the Esper Panorama, search your library for a basic plains, island, swamp, put it into play tap, then shuffle your library. I'm going to do that at the end of my turn while you're doing your stuff. And it comes into play tap, so I can't even use it. I'll do that afterward. Okay?
All right.
And then let's do the Field Mist border post for a colorless to tap the Darksteel Pendant to scry for 1 and see if I want to leave this here. I do. I'm going to leave that on the top of my library. Okay? Yes? Yes. There. You going in early tomorrow again? That's a bunch of poopy!
Yeah,
Just go pack one and bring it back. It's my turn, so do the thing. Roommate came home. Hi, Dave. Hi. Okay, so I scried. I left it on the top of my library, and you don't have any flying creatures, do you?
I do not, sir.
Okay, well here is
Ooh.
4 in the air with the Sharding Sphinx. It's a flying artifact creature.
All right. I will take the 4.
Okay. The Sharding Sphinx says whenever an artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may put a 1/1 Thopter artifact creature token of flying into play.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So let me grab a little dice here. Let's start with a 6.
So you're going to gain 4 life.
I'll gain 1 life for a creature coming into play. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then I'm passing my turn. And
I thought... Oh, hold on.
at
I
the
thought
end of my
I
turn-
must have read it wrong.
At the end of my turn, the wall says I gain life, and that's going to be 4. Because that's the highest power I have on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. It's a 1/1. Okay, so it's just a 1/1 with flying. I thought you
Yeah.
put that many. I thought you
No.
put that many damage. Okay.
No, it's one at a time. I'm going to nickel and dime you with these things.
I thought you got a.
I didn't count how many creatures you played last turn.
I
Or
played.
no, wait, nope.
I was gonna say yeah, because
That's
it
this turn.
happened this turn. Yep.
Just make sure I cover all my bases. It's
No, I got you.
That's why I do it. That's why I, for myself, show Summoning Sickness by facing my cards towards
Gotcha.
my opponent. It's, again, another one of those things.
Yep.
And I think with that, I'm definitely passing the turn to you.
Okay, sir.
All right?
Untap my little shits here. Well, you gaining life really isn't too troublesome. I like
It's a
I like I like my goblins.
I like that Molten Pinnacle.
It's very pretty. I don't remember where I got it, but yeah, it's a. I think this is a promo. Um, got that foil symbol in the middle there.
Yeah.
All right, what am I doing, Tim?
Whatever your gut says, man. The first thing.
Well, first thing is I think. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a Zendikar land.
Yes, sir.
That's $20.
I don't remember where I got it. I definitely did not pay $20 for this card. Unless I did. I don't remember. I was once bad with money.
Mm-hmm. Anybody who plays Magic the Gathering has at least a tendency to be bad with money. It's cardboard, dude.
Yeah.
And we're all spending money on this stuff.
I was watching a video of someone doing they used their money, they bought a box. It was a special box. It was Modern Masters, one of the newest Modern Masters. I don't keep up with Magic that much anymore. It's too expensive. But I watched him opened it.
Masters.
It was a really, really good set. He spent $330 on the box.
Oof.
And he made a profit of $440.
Yep.
And so he used that money to buy another box, and he barely broke even after buying a second box. So it kind of just goes to show it's like sometimes you can get lucky and sometimes you can't.
Tell me about it. I went and bought a deck from Target that was a blue-green Planeswalker deck. It was a Brawl deck, I think. I took it home, and the very next day I found out that the foil legend in there was a banned card, and it like tripled in price overnight, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Ronan asks, I have to ask, who looks like they're winning, ? Though I know it can probably turn around very quickly. Yeah, dude, the life totals are very volatile. Anything can happen, especially late game. Currently, Demi's got me. He's at 36, and I'm at 24. I've got the life totals over here. And it's currently his turn, so let's see how much more damage he can do. Play a bunch of creatures, Demi. You know you want to.
I want to, but I also want to get rid of your life gain, but I'm not sure how to do it.
A reminder, it's got protection from red, and all I see on your side of the table is mountains. So you might want to find a very clever way.
That protects from direct targeting damage, not across the, not global damage. So that's what I'm trying to do.
If you have it, I know red has it. It's in there.
It does. It is in here.
There's no lightning bolt that's gonna save you from that guy.
No, sir. Well, we wanna have fun, don't we?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
make a show of it. I want to see fireworks.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna tap my Darksteel Ingot to Skull Clamp a goblin, and then I'm gonna sack that goblin. So off into the Aether and draw my 2 cards. Oh boy.
Query. I just had a thought. That Skull Clamp only gives it a -1.
Skirk Prospector. I can sacrifice a goblin.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I am literally just,
So you're not going for the... Yes, got it. And you can sack it any time. That's fucking cool.
Yes, sir. So, like, yeah, I mean, anytime.
Clever.
All right. I'm going to play Temple of the False God.
Yes.
I think I have the mana or the lands to allow it to work.
Add 2 colorless to your mana pool. This ability only if you control 5 or more. Yeah, you definitely do have 5 or more. And it doesn't say basic either, so it could be any. That's awesome. But yeah, Ronan, this game can turn around. I myself personally have come back from games where I was dropped all the way to 1. It's happened.
Oh yeah. Oh, without a doubt. EDH is a really really good format for that. Like whole life is literally a resource. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of 60 card formats, life is a resource, but it's a little bit more scarce of a resource. And I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. Do I wanna Cranko?
I mean, you want to put a bunch of creatures in play, damage? Go for it. I'm gonna gain 1 life for every single one that comes into play.
That is true.
It'll slow down your ability to kill me, but it won't remove it. You know, because it's only one at a time.
Oh boy. Well, I need to do something. So to start things off, I'm gonna do Temple of the False God and Soul Ring to Door of Destinies, and I'm gonna choose Goblin as my spell type.
Okay,
Let me. Oh, you got it.
I
Okay.
got it. Totally. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it a point to just type. Sorry, you have to listen
Gotcha.
to me beat the shit out of my keyboard, but
No, don't worry about it, man. The feature is nice when it works, you know?
just for the sake of expediency, I can type almost 80 words a minute. So,
There you go.
oh god, that is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I just realized what you're doing. Ah, damn. So the Goblin King is gonna be standing at the door of destinies and pointing at me with an unwavering finger. You son of a bitch.
Oh god, unless you board wipe me.
Uh, I mean, all my mana's tapped, but
I know.
that's
All
my
right,
hand. It's right here.
yeah. All right, I need to just play. I need to just play. That's my problem with this game. I do overthink. I do overthink a lot.
This is a
I'm gonna
good
play
game for
Ib.
that. What is it?
Ib Halfheart, Goblin Tactician. He is an adorable goblin.
Legendary creature, Goblin Advisor. Whenever another goblin you control becomes blocked, sack it. If you do, it deals 4 damage to each creature blocked. Oh, they makes all your goblins nitroglycerin. Sack 2 mountains. Put 2/1/1 red goblin creature tokens into the battlefield. Oh, jeez. Everybody but me, charge! That's awesome.
The flavor text with goblins is the
Oh,
best thing in the world.
that's
One
so
of
great.
my uh, one of my favorite cards is cannon fodder. Step one,
Yes.
find your cousin.
Yep.
Step two, put your
Find
cousin
another
into the
cousin.
cannon. Yeah.
I love it.
All right,
All
let
right,
me
I
just
gained
put
1
my.
life for your playing a creature. It's still
Yes,
your turn.
sir. All right.
Come at me, bro. I've got
You guys
4
are here.
available blockers. How many goblins you got?
Here.
I'm at 25. I
Well,
think
you
you can
might be
kill
at a
me.
lot more.
I think no. I think you can kill me right now.
There's
Like
a
if you
charge
just
counter.
if you just attacked with everything. I'm at 25. Each one would deal 1 direct damage. So
Oh,
that's one,
fuck,
two,
right.
three, four, five, six,
Well, see, that's what I was
7.
trying to do, good sir. I was trying to just make it so that I could have haste, because then I could Cranko, and then
Yeah.
Hellrider.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's try. Let's try this. Let's.
I mean, I'm just looking at the math from here, and I think you've got it.
I'll count those out in a minute.
Uh huh.
He is summoning
Stomach
sickness.
sickness. Yeah.
And Cranko is not Crankoing. He's going to attack. So Cranko is a 5/5, 3/3 goblin tokens, 4/4 goblin king, a 3/3 skirk prospector, and Hellrider doesn't get any bonuses. So
Okay.
total of direct damage is going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 direct damage.
Okay. So I have to do that first, and that puts me at 14. Okay. So now you're 5/5. I'll block with the 1/6 flying wall.
You're okay. So the 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
So Cranko. Okay.
Yes. And then I've got 3 other blockers available. You've got a 4/4 that'll be blocked. You've got a 3/2.
3/2 is not tapped. He had summoning sickness, which so I got. I'm sorry.
I've got 2 other blockers. What are your next 2 biggest ones? Is what I'm getting at.
7. So I have 7 3/3s and a 4/4.
Okay, so take off the 4, and the 6 3/3s is 18 damage, and I'm at 14. That's game.
All right, game 2, sir.
Yeah, that's a short description of how goblins work. Charge!
Everybody but me.
Yeah.
Charge!
Oh, yeah.